Aloha and welcome to Doc Moore's How To channel, the channel that teaches you step by step how to do things the easy way. Whether you're a college student, graduate student, researcher, educator, or lifelong learner, this channel is designed to help you succeed through practical, easy to follow instruction. Today we're beginning a new series, How to Write a Scholarly Paper or Dissertation. If you ever wondered how to choose a research topic, develop a dissertation idea, or begin writing an academic paper, this series is for you. Before we get started, please take a moment to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment below. Your support helps this channel grow and allows me to continue creating educational content for students around the world. Now let's get started. Part 1, finding your research topic. One of the biggest challenges students face when beginning a scholarly paper or dissertation is simply deciding, what should I write about? Many students stare at the blank page because they have no idea where to begin. The good news is that every successful dissertation starts with a single idea. To illustrate this process, I'll use examples from my own doctoral dissertation, which is completed and accepted at Walden University in 2011. The dissertation was later published as a textbook titled Attitudes Toward Federal Government Privatization Reform Policies. This was research that I did, research methodology, checking reform policies among federal civil servants and AFGE labor union members within the Department of Defense on Oahu, Hawaii. While the title was long, the process used to develop it helped me create my own research topic, and this process can help you. Let's go to step 1. Step 1, identify an area of interest. The first step in choosing a subject that truly, genuinely interests you, ask yourself, what topics am I passionate about? What issues affect my profession? What challenges exist in my field? What questions have not been fully answered? Your dissertation journey may take months or even years. Because of that, selecting a topic you care about is essential. When I began my doctoral research, I worked for the Department of the Navy and was a member of the American Federation of Government Employees, commonly known as AFGE. Because of my professional experience, I became interested in the relationship between government privatization, federal employees, federal labor unions, public administration, public management, public budgets, and fiscal programs. These are subjects I encountered in my daily work environment. Step 2, find a gap in the research. Once you identify a general area of interest, begin reviewing existing research. Look for the questions such as, what has already been studied? What conclusions have researchers reached? What questions remain unanswered? What perspectives are missing? In academic research, we call this finding a gap in the literature. This is called finding a gap in the literature. A literature gap exists when a topic has not been adequately explored by previous researchers. For example, I discovered that many studies examine government privatization. However, fewer studies focus specifically on how privatization affected federal employees, labor union members, managers, and supervisors. That gap provided an opportunity for original research. Your goal should be to identify an area where you can contribute something new to the academic conversation. Step 3, develop a research question. Every scholarly paper begins with a question. Research is essentially a process of asking an important question and then gathering evidence to answer it. In my study, I wanted to know, what are the attitudes of federal employees toward privatization incentives within the federal government? That question became the foundation of my research. As you develop your own research, ask, what am I trying to discover? What problem am I trying to understand? What question needs an answer? The stronger your research question, the stronger your paper will become. Step 4, form a hypothesis. After developing a research question, many studies require a hypothesis. An hypothesis is an educated prediction, and that's based on existing knowledge and observations. It is not an answer. Rather, it serves as a starting point for investigation. For example, if employees believe privatization threatens job security, they may hold negative attitudes toward privatization initiatives. The purpose of research is to test whether that assumption is supported by evidence. Step 5, identify the stakeholders. So what is a stakeholder? A stakeholder is anyone who may be affected by the issue being studied. Understanding stakeholders help demonstrate the significance of your research. In my dissertation, stakeholders include the public, citizens who receive government services and may benefit or suffer from policy changes. Federal employees. Government workers may experience changes in duties, responsibilities, or employment opportunities. Managers and supervisors. Leaders must manage both government personnel and private contractors while complying with numerous regulations. Contractors. Private sector organizations providing services to the government may experience benefits and challenges associated with privatization. Labor union members. Organizations such as AFGE represents employees whose working conditions and employment opportunities may be influenced by privatization initiatives. When planning your own research, ask, who is affected by this issue? Those individuals or groups are your stakeholders. Step 6, define the problem. Every scholarly study should address a meaningful problem. A research problem is an issue requiring investigation because its causes, effects, or solutions are not fully understood. In my dissertation, one central problem involved employee reactions to privatization efforts. Questions included, would employees support privatization? Would they resist it? Could public sector employees and contractors work effectively together? How would workplace relationships be affected? Identifying the problem provided direction for the study and justified why the research was important. When developing your own topic, clearly define what is the problem, why does it matter, who is affected, why should researchers care? Let's recap. Let's review today's key points. To begin writing a scholarly paper of interest, or a dissertation or thesis, a research paper, choose the topic that interests you. Identify a gap in existing research. Develop a clear research question. Create a hypothesis if appropriate. Identify stakeholders. Define the problem your research will address. Following these steps will help you build a strong foundation for a successful scholarly paper, thesis, dissertation, or research project. So in the closing, our next episode, we will discuss how to write the introduction section of a scholarly paper or dissertation, and you will learn what belongs in an introduction, how to establish the importance of your study, how to present the research problem, how to create a strong academic foundation for the remainder of your paper. So before we close out, please take a moment to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment below. Your support helps this channel grow. It allows me to continue creating educational content for students like yourself around the world. Remember, academic success requires critical thinking, research and analysis, and with determination and practice, you can achieve your educational goals. Aloha, I'll see you in the next lesson, and until next time, I'm Dr. Stephen B. Doc Moore Sr. Aloha.